Hi lingerie lovers and welcome to a brand new Undie Mondays with me, Sammi Cole. Now this week we're going to be talking all about lingerie materials, how to choose the perfect material for the look that you want, and also what each type of material can do for your body shape. Now this is something I touched on briefly in my vlog about picking a bodysuit for the bedroom. The material that you choose in your lingerie, it doesn't just affect how it feels on your body, it does also affect how you can look in it. So I'm going to give you a very quick rundown of the top 5 lingerie materials that can give you the perfect look no matter what you're aiming for. So the first type of fabric that you see very often in bedroom lingerie is lace, and there's a very good reason for that. Now as you can see from this one, it's got this lovely floral lace pattern. You can see against the wall there though that it is also slightly see-through, so you get that sex appeal where you can see a little bit of skin, but because of the pattern, lace is great for hiding any imperfections on the skin that you might not want to show off. For example, some people are very worried about cellulite or stretch marks or scars, anything like that. If you've got a certain blemish or anything on the skin that you'd rather not show off, lace is a great option while still looking sexy. Another great thing about lace is if you've got something like this baby doll where you have satin or wet look or a different kind of material over most of the body, and then this lace trim, what that does is it draws attention to the areas that you want to show off. The next one, again, very popular in bedroom lingerie, is satin. Now, satin is great because it feels fantastic against the skin. You know, you've got this lovely smooth effect. Satin is also very good for if you are trying to make a certain body area seem larger. So, for example, if you have quite a small bum and you'd like to make it look a little bit rounder, a little bit fuller, something like these satin full back briefs is brilliant because what that will do is the shine of the material will catch the light and make you look more curvaceous. A lot of people do worry as well with satin items that they will cling to areas that they don't necessarily want to show off, but there are ways around it if you do still want to wear it in the bedroom. So for example, this baby doll, the satin is quite thick, which means that it doesn't cling in the same way. It will hang over the curves rather than accentuating them. Or you can go for something like this one, where you have ruching at the side of the satin, and what that does is it creates a more forgiving line than perhaps the straight line of a baby doll or a chemise would. Now another type of lingerie that's really popular actually is this wet look material. Now wet look comes in various kinds. You get this really soft stretchy wet look that's very popular for a more fashion look. You also get latex, you get PVC, you get Datex, all that kind of thing. If you want to click below now, that will take you to a video by our bondage expert Jess Wild on all the different kinds of wet look and PVC materials. But like satin, what wet look material does is because it reflects the light, it highlights the curves of your body for a fuller, more curvaceous look. What you will also find with wet look is that it is quite often paired with different materials such as lace or fishnet or mesh to create this panelled look and to also help to accentuate hourglass figures or to flatter your arms, anything like that. It's really popular when paired with other items. Other popular lingerie fabrics include mesh and chiffon. Now the reason that I've blended the two in together is because they do give quite a similar appearance. Originally chiffon was made of natural materials like silk and cotton, but now it tends to be made more often of man-made fibres such as polyester and nylon, which is what makes it very similar to mesh. Now both fabrics are sheer. Chiffon will often be ruffled and a little bit lighter. Mesh you may find is a bit clingier and contains elastane to give it that stretchiness. What these kind of fabrics are great for is showing off your body but without actually having to be naked, which some people do find very reassuring in the bedroom when they don't necessarily want to be completely nude. Again, as I mentioned with wet look, you will often find it paired with other fabrics. You do sometimes get mesh on its own, but it tends to be quite uncommon. So with this cami set that we've got here, what you've got is the sheer mesh there, which you can see very clearly see your skin through. If I put my hand in there, you can see that. But at the top here, you've got that lace trim across the cups and also on the hem of the shorts, which serves to accentuate the fuller curves of your figure to give a nice curvy shape. And the last fabric that is very popular in the lingerie world is fishnet. Now, fishnet does sometimes get a bit of a bad rep. You know, people say it's quite cliche, that it's a little bit popular in the porn industry, not necessarily what they're looking for. But the reason that fishnet is so popular is because it's really flattering. So what I've got here is some fishnet stockings. If I just pop one on my arm there, what you can see there is because you've got this patterned mesh where you've got the diamond print, it helps to look your figure more toned because it skims over those figures in the same way that patterned lace does with hiding the cellulite, things like that. Fishnet does exactly the same thing, but it is stretchier, more comfortable. A lot of people think it gives a sexier look because nothing screams sex like fishnet. Now, as with all my videos, these are only pointers if you have found that sometimes you struggle to find the right look when it comes to lingerie and you're just looking for a little bit of extra advice. The truth is, you can wear any of these fabrics on any part of your body if that is what makes you feel happy and feel comfortable. Lingerie is supposed to make you feel sexy, and however you find that works for you, that's all you need to know. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. You can also subscribe to our channel, which will show you a new video from me every single Monday with Undie Mondays. You'll also see Jess Wild every single Friday on Bondage Gone Wild, and Tilly, our sex toy expert with Sex Toys Ahoy, every Thursday. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week with a brand new video.